Everyone and welcome to Kiru's online lectures. I am Kira Jamtani and today we are going to start with class 11th maths and today's topic is sets. See, in this chapter we have to discuss about the sets, what is set, its representation, type, subsets, universal set, power set, Venn diagram, law of algebra sets, operation on sets, important results on the elements in set. In this video, in part 1, we are going to discuss about the introduction of the sets, what is sets, how to represent sets and what are the types of sets. Coming on to what is set. Now see, set is what? It is a collection of well-defined object. Well-defined object, the collection of well-defined object is what? Set. For example, collection of vowel in English alphabet is a set. We know it is A, E, I, O, U. So this is a set. It is a well-defined object. Collection of first 5 prime numbers is a set because first 5 numbers we are talking about, that is 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. Collection of all states, it is also set. Past precedents, it is also set. But yes, collection of good cricket players, it is not a term. Why? Because good player is vague, it is changeable, it is not well defined, so therefore it is not a set. Collection of good teachers, again it is not a set. Why? Again, the term good teacher is vague, it is not well defined. But yes, if we say collection of all teachers in school, that is obviously a set. Coming on to next set. Now let's suppose if I say over here, if A is an element of set A. So if I say ki A, this element belongs to set A. So this implies we can write A belongs to what? Set A. This is a sign of belongs to. Now let's suppose I have written over here set A and its elements are 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can write 2 is an element which belongs to set A and 6 is the element which does not belongs to set A. So this is all about which are the elements that belongs to particular set and which are the elements that does not belong to particular set. Now coming on to the introduction, as we have read the definition of set. Set is what? It is collection of well-defined objects. So collection of all natural numbers less than 50. So obviously all natural numbers less than 50 can be counted. It is a well-defined object, so it will be a set. So this is what? Set. Collection of good hockey player. Again, this word good, it is not well defined, so it is not a set. Collection of all girls. Yes, if it would have been said over here, collection of all good girls, so it is not a set. But yes, collection of all girls, it is a set. Then collection of most talented writers in India. Again, most talented writers, it is again not well defined, so we'll say it is not a set. Collection of difficult topics, again it is not defined, so it is not set. Yes, collection of novels written by Munshi Premchand, it is well defined. The novels which are written by Munshi Premchand, we can collect it, we can count it, so thus it is what? It is well defined basically. Most dangerous animal, again most dangerous, according to me maybe cockroach is most dangerous, some according to someone maybe they do not like dogs. So most dangerous animal is not a well defined term, so it is not a set. Next, coming on to if A belongs to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, over here we have written. Now insert appropriate symbol. This is the symbol of belongs to and this is the symbol of does not belongs to. this is belongs to, and this one does not belongs to. So we have insert appropriate symbol. Now 4 belongs to A, but -4 is not over here, so we'll write does not belong. 12 is not over here, does not belongs. But yes, 9 is over here, so belongs. 0 is over here, belongs. -2, again it is not belonging to this set, so it does not belongs. So this was all about the introduction of the set. Basically, what is set? Now, how to represent these sets? So these sets are often represented in two forms. The two forms are, the one is roster and the second one is set builder form. Now what is roster? In this form, set is described by listing elements separated by commas within the brackets. Like if I have to set of vowels in English alphabets, we know the vowels are A, E, I, O, U. So it will be written as A, I, I, A, E, I, O, U. Let's suppose the question is set of prime numbers less than 11. So prime number less than 11 are 2, 3, 5, 7. So they are written inside the bracket by separating them by putting commas. Set builder. Over here we have to describe a set in which we have to write a variable x is written inside the bracket, and then after putting a colon like this, we have to put colon, the common property of the x, then passes by each element that is written inside the brackets. For example, over here as we can see, the elements are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these are the elements which are present in set A. So this set A will be written as x belongs to natural number. These are natural numbers such that this x is smaller than or equals to 8. Or we can write like this also, x such that x belongs to natural number, comma, where x is less than or equals to 8. So when we are writing them in word format, that is set builder form. But yes, when they are written in the numeric format, like separated by commas, or they are written in alphabetic format by separating commas, no theory is written, that is roster form. Coming on to question, describe each of the following in roster forms. So over here we have to write the set of squares of integers. Now we know, since the square of negative integer is same as the square of absolute value, like if I take integer -1, so its square is 1 only, -2, its square is 4 only. So now I have to represent this in roster form. So what I'll write over here, 0, 1, 2 ka square is 4, 3 square 9, 4 square 16, 25 and so on. If they would have mentioned over here less than 5 squared or less than 6, I would have stopped over here only. But they haven't mentioned anything else like that. Coming on to next, x such that x is a positive integer. Now over here, x such that x, it is a positive integer and it is divisor of 9. Now over here, as we know, since x is what? It is positive integer and it is divisor of 9. So x is a positive integer. It comes in the table of 9 like 1, 3, 9. So this is the roster form of this particular set. X is a positive integer. We have written all positive integers. They are divisor of 9. So they are divisor. 1 is divisor of 9. 3 is also 9 is also divisor of 9. That's it. Now coming on to x such that x belongs to z. Now what is z over here? Z is known as the integers. Now x such that x belongs to z. Now x belongs to z, but over here x square, it should be less than 20. Now we have to find a number which is less than 20. We have to find their roster forms. So as we know, it belongs to Z. Z means integer. So integer can be 0, plus minus 1, plus minus 2, plus minus 3, plus minus 4. Since they have told x square is less than 20, because 4 square is 16, so till 4 only we'll take. Because if we are taking 5, 5 square is 25, we cannot take it. So its roster form we'll write like this. The set A can be represented as minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Coming on to next. Describe each of the following set in set builder form. Now we have to describe them in set builder form. Over here, now we can we have the question, that is set of reciprocals of natural numbers. Up here, what we have to do, we have to write them in set builder form. So to write them in set builder form, we have to write x such that x. Now over here, what they have given? They have given set of reciprocals of natural number. So what we'll write over here? We'll first of all draw bracket x such that x is reciprocal of natural number. This is the first method which we can write over here. And the second way to represent same situation is x such that x is reciprocal of natural numbers. So that is equals to 1 by n, where x belongs to n is natural numbers. Coming on to next, we have 1 by 2, 2 by 3, 3 by 4, 4 by 5, 5 by 6, 6 by 7, 7 by 8, 8 by 9, 9 by 10. These are the numbers which we are provided over here. As we can see over here, the one which is in the denominator, in next term it comes in the numerator. That means denominator is always greater than 1 by the numerator. So we have to write them in set builder form. We'll write x such that x, which is equals to what? N upon n plus 1. And obviously over here, n belongs to what? N belongs to natural number. As we can see over here, n belongs to natural number, that can be 1. If it is 1, so we'll get first term. If it is 2, we'll get second term. If it is 3, we'll get third term. The last term is 9. So over here, the value of this n will be less than or equals to 9. So when this particular data, this particular is written in word format, so we call it as a what? Set builder form. Coming on to next, 1, 1 by 4, 1 by 9, 1 by 16. Now as we know, 1 by 4, it is a square of 1 by 2. This is square of 1 by 3. This is the square of 1 by 4, and this 1 by 5 ka square. So we'll write x such that x, this is equals to what? 1 upon n square. Now there was no n term given over here. So then we'll write n belongs to natural number. That's it. So this was all about how to represent sets in a table. Now there are types of set, like we have empty set. Empty set is said to be empty. Set is said to be empty or null or void if it has no element. Like if I have told x is greater than 6, x belongs to natural number. So we know if it belongs to natural number, that means we are not talking about 5.1, 5.6 and all. Over here, x should be less than 6, but it should be greater than 5. So there is no such number which is formed between, there is no such natural number which is between 5 and 6, which can be written over here. So there is no such number, there is no such element. So therefore this is known as empty set. Finite set is the set in which the elements can be counted. Like if I have told set of even natural numbers less than 100. So these are countable numbers. So we call it as finite set. But yes, there are certain numbers which are not countable. that is infinite set. Set whose elements cannot be listed by natural numbers. Like we have a plane, there are infinite number of points over there. So we cannot list them in our natural number by the natural numbers. We cannot list them, we cannot count them. So therefore they are known as infinite set because infinite points are there in a plane. Singleton set. So the set which consists of single element. Like if I'm talking about set 5, it consists of only one element. Therefore it is known as singleton element. Coming on to next type, which is equivalent. Two finite sets are equivalent if their cardinal number is same. Now let's suppose I'm provided with a set over here which is 1, 2, 3, 4 and this is A, B, C, D. That means the elements of set A is 1, 2, 3, 4. Element of set B is A, B, C, D. Now the number of elements present in set B is 4. This is cardinal number. Number of elements present in set A is 4. This is cardinal number. When these cardinal numbers are equal, that is known as equivalent set. Now, what is equal set? When every element of set A is equal to each and every element of set B, that is equal set. Over here we can see 1, it is in set A, it is in set B also. Similarly, 2 is over here also. 5 is over here in B and 6 is also there in B set. So this is known as equal set. Equivalent set when cardinal numbers are equal, not the members of that particular set. Only the cardinal numbers, but in equal set, all the members of set A is equal to the members of the set B. Now coming on to the question part. So the very first question is, which of the following set are empty set? Now as we have seen over here, this is the set over here given. So this is X such that X over here, X should be less than 5 but it should be greater than 4 and this belongs to natural number. Since over here there is no natural number, we'll write like this: since there is no natural number between 4 and 5, so C, this set C is empty set. But yes, if I have written X such that X is an even prime numbers, so we have even prime number, that is we know 2 is only the even prime number. 2 is only even prime number. So B set can be represented by this 2. So it has element. Therefore it is not empty set. Yes, it has only one element. Therefore we can call it as a singleton set. Now find the pair of equal set from the following sets. If any, give reason. Now A is having 0 element. We have to find equal set. Equal set means all the elements of this particular set will be equal to the other particular set. Now A is 0 over here. We'll write 0. B is what? X such that X is greater than 15 but it is less than 5. So B में क्या आ जाएगा? It will be greater than 15 but less than 5. So as we know, there is no such number which is greater than 15 but less than 5. So there is no such number. So we'll represent it by 5 because there is no element called which is greater than 15 and less than 5. So therefore this is, we'll call it as an empty set. Empty set is always represented by this 5 only. Coming on to next C. C is X such that X minus 5 is 0. So yes, over here when we'll solve it, so we'll get 5. So C belongs to what? 5. Now D is what? X such that X square is 25. When we'll solve it, X square, it is 25. So over here we'll get X square which is equals to, x is equals to plus minus 5. So we'll get x is equals to what? Minus 5 plus 5. So this D set will be minus 5 plus 5. Coming on to next E, x such that x is integral positive root of the equation. Now when we'll solve this quadratic equation, on solving this quadratic equation, we know it is minus 15. So we'll write over here, we know 5 into 3 is 15, minus 5x plus 3x minus 15. So on solving over here, we'll get x is equals to 5 and minus 3. But since in question they already told positive root, that means we only want positive value, that is 5. So therefore set E represents which number? 5 number. So now over here we can see A is representing 0, B is empty set, C is representing 5, D has minus 5 and 5, but E has 5. So the equal set will be C and E. So we can write over here clearly C set is equal to what? E. Coming on to next question. State which of the following are finite and which are infinite set. Finite means that can be listed in the set, that is finite set. Now as I'll solve this equation, so I'll get over here the perfect values over here. So this A will be written as 2, 3. So it has, the elements of this particular set can be written over here, can be listed in the set. Therefore this is what? Finite set. But yes, over here if you can see the B1, x such that x belongs to z. Z means what? Integer. X square is even. Now x square is even over here. So x belongs to what? Z. X square is even. So there are too many numbers which are even, and that to be x square. So we can write like over here x belongs to z. Z को belong कर रहा है and it should be even. So we can write minus 6, minus 4, minus 2, 0. Then 2, 4, 6. There are a lot of elements like this which falls in this category. That many elements can be listed over here. So therefore we cannot count them. Therefore they are known as infinite set. Over here if we can see, there are only 2 elements which are listed over here, as we are provided with x is equals to 36. That means x is plus minus 6. So C can be written as minus 6 plus 6. So this is again a finite set. But over here if we see x greater than minus 10, there are a lot of numbers which are greater than minus 10. Like we have minus 8, minus 9, minus 8, minus 7, minus 6 and so on. So therefore this is known as infinite set. So this is how in this video we have seen what is set, we have seen how to represent set and the types of set. Hope you guys are finding videos helpful. So do like, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you.